Kentucky with a wish list of whiskeys we wanted to find.
And I can't believe we found nearly every bottle we wanted on that wish list.
We recently went to Kentucky because I got chosen to be on the Four Roses Mellow Moments board. It was awesome.
And while we were out there, we did a bunch of hunting.
We did, and we found a lot of whiskey. We actually found 11 different bottles that we were looking for. I think there was still one on the list that we wish we would have got, but we cannot complain at all about the bottles we got.
Spoiler alert, that one that was on the list we didn't get was Russell's 15. I was hoping at my turkey tour that was going to be there, but it wasn't. Oh well.
It wasn't released yet, so...
Stuff happens.
Stuff happens. All right, so let's start off with this list. We're kind of going to go in order of our trip out there. So
we're going to go in order day 1, day 2, and day 3, because we got bottles every day. So,
we did.
Day 1, let's kick it off.
Day 1.
Right when we got in Kentucky, we went to Angel's Envy.
This is one I really wanted because typically I haven't loved Angel's Envy. Normally it's a little too sweet for me, and the finish is just a little too sweet.
Yep.
So they released these 100 proof, the bottled and bond cask strength.
Bottled and bond cask strength.
So 100 proof cask strength, which is super interesting.
Yep.
These new bourbons, they're non-finished. And we had to get them. I think they were like $55 for these 375s.
Yeah, it was 55 because I think it was like 110 for both of these. That is a little bit pricey, in my opinion. We did break into this one the other night. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
There will be a review on this, but we didn't like it at first, and then it got better.
Yeah.
Kind of what it came down to.
So stay tuned for the review on that.
So yeah, this was the very first pickup in Kentucky, hitting up Angel's Envy. After Angel's Envy, we went down the street to Michter's. And look what they had just sitting there.
Yeah, they really did just have this sitting there. We walked in, we were looking, and right on the counter they had these.
Yep, they were not combo packs, so that was nice. We each bought one of these, and they were retail at the distillery for, I think it was like $2.20 out the door. They have gone up in price. It happens, but these are 23.
Yeah.
23J.
Okay, well, people don't know what they are. These are the Michter's 10-year rise. I don't know if you can see this. The 2023 J.
J. Yeah, we have another Michter's 23, which is the one breaking bourbon rated a 5. I can't remember age. I have no clue which one it is. But we do have that one, and it's freaking awesome, so we had to pick these up and could not leave them sitting. Before we get into more whiskey on day 2, we got to thank the video sponsor.
Our video sponsor today is Into the AM, and right now they're having a huge, like a really, really big 4th of July sale. You can actually get 30% off site-wide. Plus, if you use code TheAverageDrinker at checkout, you'll save an additional 10%. So that's 40%. That's crazy.
Yeah, and they just released a bunch of new shirts. I think it was in the month of June. They released 3 different weeks of shirts. We have a couple of them on right here. I really like this one. It's because I'm more of a subtle t-shirt type person. So this has a kind of a little flower up front, and then I'm gonna show the back of it. Oh, if I can do this.
Ooh.
Can you see the back?
Show the back side.
Big design on the back. beach life type thing. So it's pretty cool.
It's actually perfect for summer. It gives me those summer vibes. We might be in Colorado, but we're gonna be wishing we're on a beach.
That's right.
With the sunshine and the sand in our hair. And also, I have this really cool tank top, which I love because it is hot. We might, like I said, we're in Colorado, and people forget that it gets hot as heck here. Like, it has already been 100 degrees. So I have this tank that I love. Again, a subtle graphic on the front, a camping one, might I add. I love this because we love camping. You guys know that. But the back is where it's at. The back is freaking baller. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Got like a mason jar.
It is.
Mason jar and a fire.
It makes me think of fireflies in the summer. Will you call them lightning bugs or fireflies?
Firefly. I call them lightning bugs.
Well, where I'm from, I guess we're both from Missouri. Where I'm from, we call them lightning bugs. Where other people are from, they might be fireflies. Either way, this is a badass shirt. I love it. And you guys got to go buy some of these shirts on their site right now because you can't miss this deal.
Yep.
It goes on
Deal ends July 8th. Mm-hmm. Make sure you get in on that. Get your 30% off that they have, plus an additional 10% off for using the code TheAverageDrinker.
Use the code AverageDrinker at checkout, TheAverageDrinker at checkout, intotheam.com. We love it. Thank you guys for sponsoring this video.
All right, now back to our regular video. Day 2. Day 2. So Dara went to go do her Four Roses thing and got some really cool stuff. One of these they released not too long ago on Father's Day. And that's this bottle right here.
Okay, this is a really special bottle. It's special for a lot of reasons, but this is such a limited release that they had at Four Roses. This is the OESV 16-year Father's Day release that they had. Four Roses gave each Mellow Moments board member one of these, and Also,
it's a tier 6, like 130, was it 135.2 or 136, something like that. It's really high proof.
And it's really dark. Like, I don't know if you guys can see how dark this is, but this is a freaking dark bottle. It's really, 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 really dark. Anyhow, I got the signature of Brent Elliott, Master Distiller, while we were there, which I thought was awesome. Such a kind, down to earth person. So very grateful for this gifted bottle, and we already cracked into it, and it is so delicious.
So while she was doing that, I was over at Turkey, did the Russell's tour, and again, I told you they didn't have the Russell's 15. Sad face. But after that, I went hunting. So what I found, one of the bottles we're looking for, the Knob Creek 10-year rye, 100 proof. Found this at Total Wine, I think, $70, something like that. And then I had to go do it. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. I had to go do it.
Whenever he told me he did this,
I went to Buffalo Trace.
I was like, why?
They had Blanton's. Why? They had Blanton's. And the only reason I bought this, well, it was cheap. It was retail price, but it was to get the other letter we needed to finish out our collection. So, had to buy Blanton's.
Tater's gonna tate.
Tater's gonna tate, and I'm tating.
Well, I think it is really cool that they do that stave thing where you send it in.
Yeah,
or is it the barrel?
We just need to finish a few bottles because I think we have 4 of them empty right now, or 4 of the letters, and so we need to finish some of the other bottles we have so we can finish it up and get our save.
And also, I will say, Blanton's is a great warm-up pour.
It's a good bottle.
It's not bad.
So then the last bottle we got that day was me out hunting still while she was at her Four Roses thing. Is the Knob Creek Bourbon Rye.
The Boo Rye.
Bourbon Rye.
Boo Rye. I was so excited.
Yeah. I was gonna say I found this at Liquor Barn out in southeast Lexington. That's a big old liquor barn out there. They had groceries and stuff in that store.
What?
It's crazy. Liquor barn? Yeah, it was crazy. It was huge.
I have not been to that one.
But yeah, we are excited to try these. This was another one that was on our list. So we got a few that were on our list we wanted to get so far.
Whenever I came back to the room that night after I got back from my Four Roses thing and I saw those there, I was like, yeah!
Yeah.
Ooh, I was so excited because I really, really wanted these. And obviously the reviews are coming soon. So stay tuned to the reviews on those.
Oh, yeah.
And the price is really unbeatable. Did you say they were both like...
No, the 10-year was $70 and the Bur Rye was $50, I think.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
Great prices.
Good prices. Hopefully it's good whiskey. We'll find out. As you can tell, we haven't opened yet. That was the end of day 2. Day 2, which was Friday.
Yep.
Now we're going on to Saturday.
Saturday. I finally got to go out with you during the hunting.
Yeah, Saturday, again, I kind of said it earlier, we went to Michter's in the morning. We drove from Lexington to Louisville, went to Michter's, sat outside. As we were walking in line, couple fans saw us, talked to us for a little bit.
It was so awesome.
And sorry, we'll get back to that. I just wanted to continue on with the Michter's portion. But they had a bottle your own, which we didn't make because we were like 40 in line, and they just had a few spots. And then they said it was 23 rye again, 10-year rye. So we had already bought 2 bottles a couple days before, so we just got out of line and went over to Bardstown and saw if they had anything, and nothing.
But it was cool. While we were walking out of line, we did talk to some people, and then while we were walking, after we left Bardstown, I think it was, or before we got there, we saw a couple of people that watched the channel, and they stopped and took a picture with us, and I thought that was so cool. If you ever see us when you're out and about, say hi, talk to us. Like, we're just normal people just like you. We just sit behind this camera and do videos. So. And
we did we went to, Old Forester too. They had the single barrel strength rye. We didn't pick one up because we already have a couple of those. But that was their release that day. Too bad it wasn't 117 or anything else. But
I know.
Well, stuff happens again.
You're not going to find everything you're looking for.
So after that, we got in the car and drove down to Bardstown. Bardstown, Kentucky, not Bardstown Bourbon Company. First stop there, we hit Heaven Hill.
And we got lucky.
We got it. The ECVP E524. And they had the larceny one too, but we didn't pick up the larceny. So yeah, we'll do a review on this one as well. It was kind of funny because when we walked in, we saw a bottle of this on the back counter, and I was like, oh my gosh, what if that's the only one? And we were like, ma'am, is that one for sale? And she's like, I'm not sure what those are for, but she's like, there are some on the shelf. And we were like, oh my gosh. We just missed it. So they also had at Heaven Hill 3 different versions of Select stock with different, like a sherry finished, and what else was there? An Armagnac and something else. Yeah, I can't remember. Those were 150, so we passed on those. pass on those. Didn't want to spend the money on those.
Yep.
So yeah, then we went and had lunch. We tried going to Willet to get a smash burger.
Allocated burger.
Smelled so damn good at Willet, but they were sold out of them when we got there.
So if you know this, they actually have these amazing smash burgers at Willet.
Yep.
That they're limited release. I don't think they don't release them that often. And when they do, they sell out super fast. Yep. And we just happened to go on a day they had them, but we missed them. So next time, we're just going to try again.
Yep. So then after that, we had some lunch and then decided to drive over to Makers because we didn't have anything else to do. And so I went into Makers. We could have done a tour. Still haven't done a tour at Makers. Just decided we didn't want to spend the money on it because it was just a basic tour.
And it was super hot outside.
It was really freaking hot.
It was super hot.
Granted, we did get to walk the grounds a little bit because once you get to if you've been to Makers before, you kind of get to not the gift shop area, the tour area. Mm-hmm. And then you have to walk way down to where the gift shop is. But they had some good stuff at the gift shop.
Oh, yes.
And again, 2 of them, because there's 2 of us. The Makers, what is this? The Heart release, 2024, volume 1 of 5. We got to dip these. So this was your dipped one. This was my dipped one. It actually has some legs on it. Looks awesome.
Mine has a mullet.
Yours has a rat tail. It's a rat tail.
Well, I think it looks cool still. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It matters what the whiskey tastes like. And our early return is that it's good.
Yep.
So review coming soon on these.
A lot of these reviews coming soon, but this is the last of bottles we got.
It was really cool to do the dipping thing, and they had so many different options that you could choose choose from.
They had BEP, they had 46 cash strength, they had cash strength 46. They had all kinds of stuff.
They even have miniature bottles you can dip.
Yep.
I thought that was cool. It's just a cool thing that they let you do, and it's free. If you buy a bottle, you get to do it for free.
And Makers is out in the middle of nowhere.
Oh my gosh, literally nowhere.
But that's our 11 bottles we got from this trip.
What are you most interested out of these for reviews? What are you curious about? Which bottles have you picked up? What are your thoughts on those? Let us know in the comments.
Curious on this one for review.
No, not happening.
It's been done.
It's been done. Been there, done that. So let us know in the comments. And also, if you have not subscribed yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and check out all of our other content. And don't forget to get your shirts at Into the AM. Shirts, polos, shorts. They got all kinds of stuff. So
and
go
use
check
our
it out.
discount code below.
The Average Drinker. It's in the description. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Dara.
I'm Bill.
We'll see you next time right back here on The Average Drinker.